Is college worth it? One of the fears that I had before going to a Christian school was like, are people here gonna be like uptight? You ask them about God and they're like, I love Jesus, I love going to church. And then you go to a party and you see them wildin'. Hey guys, it's Hannah and I'm here to do the Wired autocomplete interview. Okay, I'm not, but I am going to be answering Google's most asked questions about college, and then specifically later on in the video, Pepperdine University, because that's my school. I'm currently a sophomore there and I wish that there was more Pepperdine content on YouTube for me to watch from like actual students before I made my decision, because it would have just made things a lot easier. Please let me know what other college or school related videos you'd like me to make. I love talking about college and like answering questions about that, so if you want to DM me on Instagram, which a lot of you have done already, or just leave comments and subscribe for more college content. Okay, we're gonna start with just college, like in general questions. Is college worth it? This is a question that I can only fully answer after I graduate, obviously, and see if I like get a job, you know? Right now, at the cost that at least my colleges and a lot of private colleges are, I'll put like statistics up here, it's not worth it. I'm sorry.
Also, if you're an out-of-state student at a public college, the cost is not that far off from a private college.
No undergraduate program is worth $75,000, $80,000. That's ridiculous to me. I don't care if it's an Ivy League. I don't care if it's like super prestigious, and Pepperdine's not like an Ivy League, but still, like, I don't care.
And you're probably like, why am I at a private college? Well, private colleges can give really good financial aid packages, so then it can become very much worth it for you, or a lot more worth it for you. But colleges and financial aid can get very weird. Some people will have a really good experience with a college's financial aid package, while some others won't, even if they come from like a similar economic background. I don't want to like generalize and be like, oh yeah, it's super worth it or it's super not worth it. It really depends on your financial aid package.
I'm saying this as a person who fully appreciates and encourages higher education. I think college is super important if that's the path that you want to go down. If the career that you want requires a college degree, I think that going to the right college, making the best out of college is so important. That's why I like making videos and talking about it, but like it shouldn't be that expensive. You do get a lot of priceless things out of your education, of course, if you put the work in. Like, yes, learning how to manage your time, work ethic, joining clubs, meeting people, gaining career advice and experience, networking, mentorship, professors, but like $70,000, $80,000? Honey, no. Of course, financial aid comes through and helps you scholarships and everything, so that can definitely make college worth it and more worth it. But I'm just talking about like the full price or paying close to the full price. So just be like diligent, I would say, when you're, obviously if the financials are such a big part in making your college decision, be very diligent and really think to yourself, is it really worth it for me to go to an undergraduate program for this amount of money? When the price is right, okay, and you can actually afford college, then college is very worth it. It is more than worth it, because you're learning, you're gaining experience. It's a great transition from like your adolescence to adulthood. You are just growing as a person with like all this great community and professors and students around you, and you're learning what you're passionate about, what you're not passionate about. And people with college degrees normally make a lot more money than people without a college degree once you're actually in the workforce. So like, yeah, I better believe that college is worth it, otherwise I shouldn't be here. Is college for everyone? Absolutely not. I think in every college there are some students who aren't there because they want to be, but because either like their parents want them there, or like they just thought that this is where they should go, but they're actually not ready for college, or they're just like, they don't want to be there. To really make college worth it, okay, going back to our first question, to make it a worth it and good full experience for you, you need to be all there. You need to be passionate and motivated about fulfilling your potential and learning in college. Like, you need to be all there and present. Also, people like Olivia Jade, who might be there just to like party and meet people. I'm sorry, Honey, if you want to party and socialize, you can do that without college. You can go to parties and club and still meet people your age without spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a college education. College is too expensive of a thing, and it's 4 years of your life. It's a big investment. So I just want to make sure that everyone who's going to college is confident that it's the right investment for them.
So conclusion is, college is for everyone who actually genuinely wants to be there and wants to learn in that college environment and wants a career afterwards that they can get through their college degree.
The next question is college necessary? So this is different than worth it, because college for a lot of people may not be worth it, but it may be necessary for them to reach their career goals. Because most people obviously have a college degree today, so like if you actually want to be hired by a company, they'll probably go for people who have the basic like undergraduate degree versus someone who just has a high school degree. When I was in high school, like sophomore, junior, I was actually thinking about like not going to college. So I was like, okay, so what would I do? What could I do with just a high school degree? Like everything that I want to do personally for my own like marketing or media career, most of these companies are hiring college grads. I make it sound like, oh my god, I'm here in college because I don't want to be. I love college. I'm just saying that it's unfortunate that some people have to go to college when it really may not be worth it for them to, just for them to reach a career that they wanted that maybe they could have gotten even without a college degree, but just because our economy and our society have normalized college so much that it's like the basic standard that we need a college degree now, if that makes sense. Because like it used to be, you just need a high school degree and then everyone started going to college, which is great, but then also like now everyone needs a college degree. And now what's happening more is that now we need a graduate degree. So like it keeps going up and therefore the cost of education keeps going up and up as well. And it's just a problem, man. It's just a problem. Like, not to stress anyone out, but have y'all thought about how expensive college is going to be for your kids? How they're probably going to have to go to grad school or even something after grad school, and how expensive that's going to be in the future in like what, like 20, 30 years? Yeah, I didn't want to stress anyone out, but we're reeling it back in. That was, wow. That was a lot. I didn't expect to say all that. Okay, y'all, we're switching to Pepperdine questions. Is Pepperdine a good school? I think Pepperdine is a good school. I think that obviously this is such a subjective question. I feel like every Pepperdine student is going to have a different answer, but for me personally, I think that it's been a great experience. I've been learning, I've been meeting a lot of good professors. I feel like the classes that I'm taking are actually helping me to like be prepared for my future career and also just think critically and be a better person, like a more holistic thinker about our world. I really like Pepperdine's community, and almost all the professors that I've had so far have been really good. But like, that's my experience. I've met plenty of other students who disagree with me. It depends on the division that you're in and the major that you're in. Pepperdine has a great communications and business school, so that's what I'm in, mainly the communications side. So that's probably why I've been having a better experience than some other people who are in other fields. Is Pepperdine religious? A Christian school? Catholic? Mormon? Pepperdine is Christian. It is Church of Christ. I'm Christian, but I'm not even sure what or how Church of Christ denomination is like different from the other denominations. So there's something called convocation, where it's like a 30-minute to 40-minute like message, and maybe there's music in it sometimes. And they have several opportunities to get this convocation credit throughout each week. And it's a little GPA booster if you get 14 convo credits every semester. It's like a 0.05 credit, I think. So it's not that much, but it's a little boost. You get 14 credits as an A, and then it keeps going down and down. I know a lot of students don't really go to convo because apparently it's a rumor, okay? I've heard different things. I'm not clear on it, but some people say that after you graduate, they take the convo credit out of your GPA when you like have your actual transcript to submit to employers. So I'm like, why am I like doing this? But then I emailed Pepperdine and I asked them, and they were like, no, we don't take it out. I don't know if y'all lied to me though. Most people at Pepperdine are Christian, but like one of the fears that I had before going to a Christian school was like, are people here gonna be like uptight and like not know how to joke and have fun? Obviously that's like, it's a stigma. I guess I'm Christian myself, and most young Christian people aren't like that, but there definitely is like a small population of Christians who just like can't get down. Right, but then I did more research on Pepperdine and I came, and everyone here is so nice and so sweet, and most people here can get down and have fun and joke around. And that's something that I had to get used to. Growing up, I was in a more like conservative Christian church. So we were next to Cornell University, so we had a lot of Cornell students. Most of the students at our church were really good, like really good. Could never see them going to a party. They were just so good. Then I came to Pepperdine, which is a Christian school, and you ask them about God and they're like, I could never live without God. Like, God is my everything. I love Jesus. I love going to church. They're like worshiping. They lead worship sometimes. And then you go to a party and you see them wildin'. That was something that I really needed to get used to. I was like, whoa. So even though most of Pepperdine college students are Christian, there's still a big population, like the majority I would say, is still like exploring and being a college student, you know? But then there's also that group of Christians who are like really settled in knowing that they don't want to wild out and do that stuff and are very like church body. And then there are people who aren't Christian. You'll get a whole mix. I think that Pepperdine can actually be a very interesting place. I would say for people who are like of another religion or aren't religious at all, coming to Pepperdine would be like a bit of a culture shock for them. My roommate is not Christian, and I think it was like a culture shock for her to come here, because yeah, it's weird. Is Pepperdine a party school? No. We still have Greek life, so like frats will have parties, and yes, there are parties, but it's not a party school, absolutely not. Which I like though, because I feel like at a party school, if you're not the type to want to go out, or like you just don't feel comfortable doing that, you might have trouble like making friends without going to parties, which sucks. So at Pepperdine, you definitely have a choice. Like, yes, I want to go out. You can find people who will want to go to parties, and then you can also definitely have the choice to never feel pressured by that at all and just not go. Let me just say right now that if you ever feel pressured to drink or smoke or do anything that you don't want to do with a group of people to make friends, that you can find better friends. Is Pepperdine on fire? It was.
Fire. My backpack literally just unzipped itself and everything fell out.
Is Pepperdine D1? Pepperdine is Division 1. Yes, our basketball team is D1. Come out to a basketball game and then watch the step team perform. Yes. Okay, y'all. Well, I hope this video was helpful to you in any capacity. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please again request any more college videos that you'd like to see. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more college videos, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye!